If love had a voice, it would have sounded like Adedayo's. Deep, smooth, laced with warmth, the kind of voice that made you believe in forever. From the moment Oyindamola met him, he spoke like poetry, moved like a melody, and loved like a dream. Something about him was too perfect, the easy smile, the warm eyes, the way he seemed to say exactly what she wanted to hear. But love makes fools of us all, and Oyindamola was no exception. She met him on an ordinary Saturday at an old bookstore, tucked away from the noise of Lagos. She had only come for a poetry book, but fate had other plans. "That's a great choice," a deep voice said behind her. She turned and locked eyes with him. "Adedayo, you read poetry?" she asked, amused. "Only when I want to impress a beautiful woman," he replied, a teasing grin on his lips. If only she had known then that this moment, this man, would change everything. A love too good to be true. What started as flirtation turned into an obsession. Late-night calls stretched until dawn. Coffee dates turned into moonlit walks. And for the first time in her life, Oyindamola let her guard down. But love isn't just about passion. It's about trust. And trust was the first thing to break. One evening, as they sat in a dimly lit cafe, his phone buzzed. She glanced at the screen. Tiniola, fiancé. The world shifted beneath her. "Fiancé," she whispered, her voice trembling. Adedayo's expression darkened. "It's not what you think." She laughed bitterly. "No? Then tell me, Adedayo, who the hell is she?" But what she didn't know, what she couldn't know, was that Tiniola was the least of her problems. Because Adedayo wasn't just lying about his engagement. He was lying about everything. The shocking truth. A week later, an anonymous text shattered everything she thought she knew. "You don't know who Adedayo really is. Meet me at the Orchid Hotel at 7 p.m. if you want the truth." Curiosity and heartbreak dragged her there. And when she arrived, she saw Tiniola. "We've both been played," Tiniola said, sliding a file across the table. Inside were pictures, Adedayo with different women. A passport under another name. A bank account with millions. "He's not just a liar," Tiniola whispered. "He's a con artist. And we're not the first ones he's done this to." Oyindamola's breath caught in her throat. She had given her heart to a man who didn't even exist. But she wasn't just going to cry about it. She and Tiniola had a new mission. To destroy him. Revenge and redemption. They tracked his movements, followed his secrets, and finally, set a trap. When Adedayo showed up at a hotel room, thinking Oyindamola had forgiven him, the police were waiting. As the cuffs clicked around his wrists, he turned to her with shock. "You set me up?" She smirked. "You should have read the fine print, lover boy. The women you betray always write the final chapter." As she and Tiniola walked away, the weight on Oyindamola's chest lifted. This wasn't the love story she had expected. But maybe, just maybe, it was the one she needed.